It's a safe space to heal or even just be. It's something many people struggling with mental health search to find. Now one woman is opening her home, welcoming people inside. She calls it the Mental Wellness Loft, and she showed us around.
Hi, I'm Shelley Marshall. I consider myself first and foremost a mental wellness advocate. I'm also a writer, an actress, a playwright, a mom, and a really good wife. And I created this space for myself because I often have time where I'm not unable to leave the house.
So when we hear Mental Wellness Loft, what is this space?
It is a space designed for people to come that may want to participate, or maybe they just want to be in the energy of it. All of this has been through my journey of sharing my stories and with other people. How are you doing, sweetie? Good. You like it here?
Yeah. I sort of took all of the losses from my family because it was painful. I lost my father when I was 7 to suicide. My mother was bipolar, untreated. I lost her when she was 40. I was just 19 with a little baby. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna live the life that my mother lived. I'm gonna live her dreams. And so I started doing stand-up because I'm really funny. And it helps, you know, just to feel laughter and joy.
So who is this space for? I know it started for yourself and started with friends, but now you've got all sorts of people coming through the door.
Well, you know what, it's for anyone that just really wants some mental wellness, you know, just to take a break from the world, and it can be really big out there and scary.
It's hard to be human sometimes. It's hard to be human sometimes. Everybody's dying or they're trying to be born. Some of us are crying, some are laughing off the storm.
How much of a need is there for a space like this?
I think it's honestly massive. The atmosphere of inclusivity, which I so value and appreciate, and I feel like there's a level of compassion that is tangible. It's in the air and the atmosphere as soon as you walk in.
There should be programs like this all over, because mental wellness is not always about, you know, psychiatrists and pills and medications and hospitals. It's about being able to enjoy life, being able to do the things that you want to do. And a lot of times people just don't have the means to do it, can't afford to do it, or, you know, don't have access to things like this. So the fact that Shelley's doing this on her own as a grassroots thing, there's no government funding, there's nothing. This is like a person that's opening her home to this.
You're opening up your personal space. This is your home, and open to the public twice a week.
Yeah. You know what, that's a really great question, because I've had people say to me, specifically a social worker, who said, aren't you afraid that someone dangerous, you know, might come in here? That is stigma. To believe that someone that may have a mental illness is violent is stigma. 70% of us are hiding in a basement, unable to leave our house. I'm very, very blessed. And I think it's because I'm not afraid to share my story. I actually saved a man from suicide. He had seen a post on Facebook that I had written that it had been 14 years that I had survived my suicide attempt. And he actually was leaving his house, and he saw it. And so he wrote me, and I said, well, why don't we just meet? Let's meet in a coffee shop. And he brought the tools he was going to use, and it was in a little bag, and I kept it. I called his doctor, his wife, got him to the hospital. He's still alive. He often comes here. He's a beautiful musician.
I know the space has already taken on a life of its own, and it's become much more than you envisioned. What is your hope for it as we move forward?
My hope is that other people will come, see it, take part, and be inspired to open up more. I believe these spaces are necessary for people that connect. And we need life stories. We need life experiences to heal. They're awfully quiet.
We're all just taking them, speaking.
I just love them. You can obviously see I'm joyful with. So I want like 8,000 people to come. I've had 785 emails. I promise I will email you back. 73 phone calls. And when I answer the phone, we talk for 20 minutes. And by the time the conversation's over, they're gonna come. People that haven't left their house in 3 months, they're coming. And this space, it's not necessarily just for people living with mental illnesses. It's for people that want to always have mental wellness. And so if you're having a rough day, come on in, take the day off work. You can take a mental health day, come and paint and sing and move, and it's just beautiful. And it's healing me. It's healing me.
Shelley credits her husband as her biggest supporter. He constructed everything inside the loft, including a stage where Shelley performs her one-woman show. Proceeds from that play help fund the loft.